Hi guys, it's Kate again, and I'm making my shout out video. Um, and I'm making it today because I told myself that if I finished my Macbeth paper that I would be allowed to make it. So here we go. I'm gonna get started right away because you all know I talk a lot. You can tell from my question and answer videos. And I have quite a few people to talk about, so let's get going. I'm gonna try to keep this brief as possible. So the first person I'm going to talk about, although she did not tell me to talk about her, there's no way I'm not going to, is Iris, aka Micah. The two of us started talking when I started doing a co-write with another user on the site, Heatherlight, or B. Micah was friends with her on the site before, and so when we started doing a co-write together, she wanted to get to know the other author better, and she and I had never spoken, so she commented on my profile and asked for like stories that I wrote, to see if she liked my writing. Maybe, I don't even know, but she read a couple of my stories and she liked them, and it was exciting, and we kind of hit it off immediately, actually. And she posted the first chapter of Newspaper Girl, and I had to get to know her better. And so now I'm glad I did. Micah is such a sweet soul, and she really has nothing bad to say about anybody, ever. And I feel like I can be really open and honest with her, even though we've never met each other in person. And that's really important to me because I'm only open with somebody if they're open with me first, and she immediately initiated openness. So she knows a lot about me, and I know a lot about her, and we're best friends ever. I love you, Micah. Alright. Mike is also a really excellent writer. Obviously. I think everybody knows that, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. I've talked about her writing in a couple of my question and answer videos and fangirled that way, so if you guys want to see how I really feel about her writing, you should go there. Oh lord. Anyway, moving on, because wow, was I talking about Micah for like 2.5 minutes? Okay, anyway. Next, Sri, good girl. I'm trying to remember how we started talking. Oh, I think you read something like Fate, and you told me that you loved it. And Micah told you to talk to me or something. I might have totally just made that up, but that's what I'm remembering right now. But my memory is really bad, so it's a toss up. But you're really sweet, and you're always very encouraging of my stories, and you comment every chapter, which is nuts, but I absolutely love it. So I appreciate all your feedback, and I appreciate that you talk to me, even though whenever you seem to want to talk to me about something serious, I'm like not online, or I went to sleep, or something. So that's rough, but at least you have Micah as a backup. And I know you're gonna do well with your life. And I appreciate that you take school very seriously, because I am somewhat like that, although I'm lazier than you are, I think. So I don't like put the effort I should into my stuff. Alright, moving on. Hannah Murray, aka Katie. We just started talking recently, but I already like really love you. I'm trying to... Did we start talking because of the 80s co-write that seems to be dying? I don't know. I think that's why. I'm gonna go with that, so I think that's why. But yeah, I absolutely adore you, and we talk like constantly because we live in the same time zone. Ah, hi Eastern Standard Time, that's what it's called. And it's the best time zone. So I think it's awesome that we get to talk so much because we're awake at the same hours, and we're at school at the same time. It's just awesome. So I love that we get to talk so much, and we talk about some cool things, like the school that is not allowed to have ignorant people. I would appreciate going to that school. Why am I getting so many texts? People need to calm down. So yeah, I love you, Katie, and we should keep on talking because, yeah, I love our conversations. Alright. Zane, aka Nova, aka Christelle. You mentioned this in your video, but we started talking a while ago. I don't remember how we started talking. Oh yeah, you commented on my picture, because it was like compliment day for you, and I was just like, she's so sweet. I need to talk to her. So I commented on your profile, and then I saw your picture, and I was like, who are you, and why are you saying that I'm beautiful? Have you looked in the mirror lately? Like, because you're gorgeous. Like, drop dead gorgeous. Oh my god. Um, which I still think, which is creepy, but honey badge, I don't care. I love talking with you, and you're such a talented writer too. I was really excited when you joined In Orbit, and you were like, "Oh, I really want to write with you." I was just like, "Oh, girl, that's so awesome." So yeah, I really love talking to you, and I was honored to find out that I was one of the first people you started talking to when this One Direction phenomenon. Yeah, that's the singular, right? Started. That was really awesome. But yeah, I love you very much. And again, we should keep talking. Not weird but unique, aka Adita. I'm trying to remember how we started talking. Was it with Caught in the Crossfire? I want to say it was Caught in the Crossfire. And since then, we've joined quite a few group writes with one another. But you are so incredibly sweet, and you flatter me so hardcore with my with the writing and stuff. I don't like, I sit there and I blush like mad because you're just like, oh my god, you're so talented, I'm so honored to write with you and stuff, and it's like, my writing's not as good as yours, but I appreciate the fact that you think so highly of my writing and of me, and you told me that I was your new favorite Mebian. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't even know. I don't even care. But that meant the world to me. So you're incredibly wonderful, and I love you a lot. And yeah, we should keep talking too, because you're awesome. Alright, so these last two people are people that I know in real life, so they cheated. Sassmaster from Donnie, Diana. We met last year when I stole your One Direction mug at lunch, and I kept it captive, and I think I pet it a lot. I was like caressing it, which is really weird. And I know we've talked about that before, and I don't know what came over me because I'm actually really shy when it comes to new people, but for some reason, like with Diana, I was just immediately like, hey, I'm gonna be crazy. And although you don't know this, I thought you didn't like me at first. I don't know why. There were just like certain things that I was like, I think she doesn't want me to be friends with Rebecca, and I think she doesn't like me. But then I think I told Rebecca, and Rebecca was like, no, trust me, she likes you. And so I decided to believe Rebecca, and I'm glad you liked me, because now we're married, and we have 5 wonderful children named One Direction. Oh my god, my mother's coming home, so she's gonna walk in and see me making this video. This is gonna be awkward. Okay. So, yes, I love you, and let's stay friends forever, and we should Skype when we go to college. And you better go to college in New York City so that we can meet up and have Starbucks coffee. Although I don't even know what to order at Starbucks. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, because, oh my god, this is gonna be 10 minutes. Over 10 minutes. Whatever. Last person I'm going to talk about is Moments of Courage, Rebecca. Although Rebecca did not ask me to talk about her. So, I love Rebecca, obviously. She's been with me through a lot of stuff. We met last year in history class. And, Mama, I'm making a video, so don't talk. Okay. Crap, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we met in history class and we started talking, and I've embarrassed her quite a few times because I don't have a filter and sometimes people overhear things. Oops. So, and Rebecca, your writing is so good even though you don't think it is, and that goes with Diana too. Diana's always like, oh my god, my dialogue is so bad. But you guys both know that you're awesome at writing, so don't lie. And you guys are both awesome at poetry, which I respect very much because I can't write poetry. Yeah, and Rebecca, you're the sweetest person ever, and I don't know. I could go on about Rebecca for a long time because she's done a lot of stuff for me and she's really supportive. And I just love everybody that I mentioned today. And I know I kept this kind of brief because, like, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people to talk about, and I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes, but that did not happen, so that's fine. So thank you, everybody who commented on my blog and asked for me to mention them, and because now I have mentioned you. I feel like this was an awful shout-out video, though. I'm sorry. But thank you to everyone, and make sure you check out my question and answer video thingies, because those are weirder than this, and funnier than this. Because this one was supposed to be heartfelt, but I'm not good at heartfelt. So, alright, I'm going to cut myself off. Thanks to everyone who watched. Oh my god, my hair's cut my hair. Okay. Bye.